Konnichiwa. Fuck, multilingual, ain't I? It's your boy back again. Today's video, what I'm going to do, people will probably find it quite hard to believe, I'm going to make a video of 5 things I love and 5 things I hate about owning a R32 GTR. Now most people would probably think, what is there to hate? But there is. Some are personal to my car, some are probably traits of the car. So it's probably worth saying I'm just a normal guy. I'm not a rich man, I'm just a guy that works, and I've bought my dream car and I've built it to what I want. There's definitely things that I love about the car, 100%, probably more that I love than hate, without a doubt. But yeah, I'm going to quickly list some of the things I love and some of the things I hate. Number 1, I'll start off with the things I love. Number 1, as silly as it might sound, I love that I own an R32 GTR. I can wake up, I can walk outside, and my dream car is there. It's probably sounds silly to say, but like most people who buy their dream cars, growing up I used to play the PlayStation games, the Xbox games, whatever, and the R32, the GTR name in general, is something that I wanted in my life, and I got it. That key, sick. So yeah, I can walk outside and I see this sat outside, and that makes me happy. Number 2, I love the paint on my car. It's hard work to keep on top of it, to be honest. It's quite a difficult paint to work with. The car has just been away for paint correction and ceramic coating, so that's hopefully going to help me this year. It was absolutely spotless when I picked it up, I promise. I've probably done 100 miles in it this weekend, and I've just come down a dirty track to film this video in the middle of nowhere. But yeah, my car is painted in a Range Rover paint called Rafina Red. I don't know any other car other than obviously the factory cars that are painted in this colour at the moment. Maybe some people will. And in the sun it is absolutely fire. I don't know how well it's going to pick up in this video, but this car changes colour at every fucking angle. There's a personal joke running about it being midnight purple. I promise you it ain't midnight purple. And it changes as the light dances around it. Every light gives it a different colour. Maybe it's red, maybe it's black, purple, brown. It never looks the same, always changing. Number 3, my car has a lot of carbon fibre. Quite a lot. And it is sick. You're never gonna tell me that carbon ain't sexy. It's fucking absolutely pang. Yeah, you might say I like carbon fibre. Number 4, RB26. There's always going to be that argument of JZ, RB. For me, the RB slays it, man. No, there's nothing wrong with the JZ, don't get me wrong, they sound sick, but RB's the king. I've recently had a Link G4X ECU installed on the car by Fensport Performance. The car has been single turbo for quite a number of years now. But I've only just got it onto this management, and it's probably the best move I've ever made. I've also got rid of the shotgun exhausts. They sounded like a dinosaur. It was quite funny, but you know, it wasn't the nicest sound. So yeah, inside my car is now running the Link ECU down there. And I've also purchased this Toucan dash, which controls all my anti-lag pops and bangs, my launch control, my gauges, it's all on there. is my air ride and suspension setup, wheel setup. I absolutely love the way this car sits and drives. It's absolutely fucking fire, man. A lot of people are wary of getting air ride. I would say personally, spend the money and get the right kit, and it'll be the best thing you ever do if you want a show car, if that's the way to say it. This car, it's got a lot of aero on it, and it struggles, or it did struggle to get anywhere. I couldn't take this car fucking anywhere because it would just get stuck on everything and smash up. I mean, all this is carbon, man. Like, you think how many times I must have smashed that up? Ridiculous. So yeah, that is the 5 things I love about my car. Okay, so now on to the negatives. People might think this would be a struggle to list things that you don't like. Probably one of the coolest cars ever made in R32, but there is downsides, 100%. I'm not going to go through all the gay shit, fuel, fucking things like that. I've built a fast car, it's loud, you know, it's going to use fuel, I don't care, that's alright. But these are a few things that I dislike. Number 1 is the engine bay on my car. The RB is not a pretty engine. There's a lot of wires, there's a lot of shit going on under the bonnet of these, and it's messy. I'll show you. Right, okay, so what's under here? Something I've not shown on the channel before, so you'll see. Now most of this comes down to me being a cock. The D-Max Nismo carbon bonnet lets water through, so I have to have this rain tray. It's not supposed to fit like that, that's just how I fitted it for now. I'm going to tidy all that up. Now, the RB26 is big and the turbo is big. That's nice. Everything else, you know, there's nice bits under here. I've not got my carbon cover on at the minute. I should probably put that on, but... Alright, so basically what I've got going on at the minute is an absolute maze of wires. This car's fucking nightmare, and this is going to be my next project, is trying to tidy up this bay. There's a bit of surface rust, need to get that sorted. What the fuck are all of these, you know what I mean? Absolute shit show. So yeah, that'll be my next project. I think I'm going to paint the rocker covers. The original colour don't really go with anything anymore. So that'll be next on the channel. Number 2, all that under the bonnet, that makes some heat. Now, one thing I absolutely hate is this gearbox tunnel. The heat that comes out of that thing is absolutely ridiculous. I don't think I've ever had the heating on in this car. Even in the winter, it's roasting. Fuck off beeping. Shut up. Yeah, down there, you can burn your legs on that shit. It is hot. So yeah, that's a downside for me. It gets too warm in there. I've always got the windows down. I don't think there's ever been a day I've turned the heating on. Why would you when you've got an oven sat between your legs, basically? Too much. Number 3, owning a GTR is expensive. Now clearly I've spent a lot of money on this car, but things for like original Nissan bits are ridiculous, and one of the things I hate is the rear window seal. Very common for this to happen. Basically, they deteriorate and shrink. Now, the windows and everything came out all round when the car got painted a couple of years back, but not the rear one. I had planned to take the window out and put new seals in it. Now, when I looked, it may have changed. Someone may know a place to find them cheaper. The rear window seals were £600 from Nissan. For genuine seals, £600. That's ridiculous. It's a piece of fucking rubber. Another thing I hate, and I've fixed this so many times, but they keep coming out, the vents, piece of shite. They just fall out. The clips are knackered. Absolute rubbish. Again, scary money for one of them. If you can pick one up second hand that's not broken, or if you've got one second hand, hook me up. Number 4. Headlights and driving at night. Now this is probably going to seem like a dickhead comment because I haven't got a headlight on that side, and you know what, it makes absolutely no difference to my life. The standard lights in these are wanky. You cannot see a thing. On the original headlight I've got it wired so that I can have high and low beam on at the same time. Still can't see. So that one, it hasn't got a low beam, it's just got a high beam. Don't even know when I've got it on. Absolute shower of shit. The rear lights, I fitted aftermarket lights on the back of this. They're brighter than the standard ones, but to be honest, they're shit as well. The amount of problems I get with just one of the rings going off, and I've rewired this thing a couple of times now. They always break. They're shite. I would like a set of Z LEDs, or maybe the infinity lights is another thing. Trying to find a set in the UK is next to impossible. Nobody has them. The companies won't ship them to you from abroad. So yeah, if you know somebody that's got a set that wants to sell them, they don't have to be a brand maker as such. Something that looks cool, something different, shout me, man. Number 5, and the biggest problem of them all. The problem is that. Now, the car's sick. I love the car so much. But it gives me anxiety. It gives me worry. I hate leaving this thing anywhere. If it goes for people for work or anything to get done, it makes me nervous as fuck. I mean, I like doing the work on this myself. I'm pretty capable of doing most of it, but I work a lot. So a lot of the time it is left to friends or companies that I work with to do bits to it. Now, I've had problems where the companies I thought I could trust have misused the trust and took the car out and driven it like dickheads, been spotted. I mean, you can't go anywhere in this thing without somebody seeing you. So I don't know how they thought they'd get away with it, but I worry about taking it certain places. Can I leave it there? Can I park it in public car parks? I mean, the car's it's not immaculate. It's a used and abused car, but I worry about the car getting damaged by people when it's not my problem. If I break this car, if I put some sort of damage on the car, that's my mistake. That's all right, I can live with that. But when it gets damaged and it's not my fault, or people fucking abuse my trust, hate it. Absolutely hate it. And that is a downside to owning this car. So there you go. The 5 things I like and 5 things I dislike about this car. There's probably more. You know, cars aren't perfect, but this is just my take on what I like and don't like. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you do, then like, follow, subscribe, comment, and let me know what you like or don't like about it. Everybody's got different opinions. This is just mine. Yeah, I'll do more soon.